Cindy, and we're going to be baking up some cakes with great taste. So in today's video, we are trying out some new cake ideas. This is what they look like, and join me as I show you how I made them. I made a lot more than what you see here. It was just a fun day. I enjoyed it. No cake orders, no deadlines, nobody waiting for a cake, just me having fun in my kitchen. Okay, I am using a spice cake mix. I'm using 1 full mix and 1/3 cup of another mix. I'm experimenting with my spice cake mix using my 3 eggs. If you're not comfortable with breaking eggs directly into the bowl, then you can break them into a separate bowl. I'm going to put in 1 and 1/3 cup of water. Mixing. And I want it to have a little bit of a caramel flavor, so I'm going to put in a teaspoon of caramel flavor. Should make it all that much richer tasting. I know the caramel sure smells good. Okay, it still tastes really spicy and I don't taste much caramel. So I'm going to go a step further and I'm going to try something I haven't done before. I'm going to take some caramel icing and I am going to put it right into my mix. Just a big heaping spoon of caramel icing. And we're going to see what that does for my cake mix. Since we're experimenting today, I hope it makes it extra moist. I'm making this special for someone who loves caramel. Hope she likes it. Get it all mixed up there. I'm going to go wash my beaters for my mix. Okay. And here I am working on my vanilla cake mix. And I just used 3 egg whites, 1 and 1/3 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of oil, and I decided to try a teaspoon of butter vanilla to see if it made it a little bit richer. That all done and ready to put in my pans. Since I labeled today Experiment Day, we're just trying to see what we can come up with different. Do your pans a little less than halfway because you don't want them to boil over in the oven. It's quite a mess and you have to clean your oven. So usually a little less than half. And you'll have that caramel smell so good, I can't wait to try it. Do the same thing, about halfway full. And I have plenty of mix to make more with the caramel because of the icing that I'll put in there and because of the extra eggs and oil. I was going to do something special with my white cakes before I got them in the oven and I completely forgot. So it's probably not too late still to do it. I'm just going to give them a little color since this is for the holidays. Cut into it, it'll just make a little bit of a marble look to it there. Let's get those back to the oven. Not really wise to pull a cake out of the oven after you've already put it in, but it's not going to hurt anything. Just remember, if you do, don't burn your fingers. For the rest of my mix, I think I'm going to pull out my nice fall cupcake wrappers. And then we'll experiment with the cupcakes a little bit too. And I've tried using an ice cream scoop and other ways of making the cupcakes, and it might make them more even, but if you are consistent when you're using the spoon, you can still whip them pretty much all the time. Caramel icing, I'm going to use a 2-pound bag of powdered sugar, 1/2 cup of water, 1 cup of baker's shortening, and some caramel. I'm also going to put in just a few drops of caramel flavor. You might have to add just a little extra water because the caramel tends to make the icing just a little too thick. some colors here. I'm going to mix up a little orange. And a little yellow. Remember, this is just experimenting. Let's just see what we can do with it. Oops, when you bring the icing out properly in mind, so that could go into the work on that. Yeah, the next cake. Now, I'm going to take my spatula. And we're going to see what we can do here. It's supposed to look like candy corn. I don't know if it does or not, but that was the idea. For this cake, I'm melting my frosting in the microwave. I melted it about 10 seconds. Okay, needless to say, in the microwave the icing did melt a little bit, but it didn't quite do what I thought it would do. To me, it's not something I would be doing on a cake. So I melted some more icing for about 20 seconds and decided to pour it over the cake and see what it would do. And it actually spread a little bit easier that time and melted down the sides of the cake like it should. It's kind of messy and it kind of looks like slime or even lava. So I guess it is something that makes the cake look pretty cool, especially for Halloween. It kind of gave the icing a glazed over candy type texture. It actually tasted really good. Maybe I will try it again. Now let's just get this board all cleaned up. I can't stand a messy board. And then I will probably put a border on it. Not sure if that's necessary, but I think I will. very neatest thing about adding frosting to your homemade frosting is it gives it a texture like the inside of Three Musketeers. And it is so delicious. It's creamy and it's just good. Yum, yum, yum. I just did a one layer and split them because for my just trial, I wanted to just do a little of each.
I think I'm going to turn this one into a naked cake. I've never done a naked cake before, but I think with this cake mix it'll look really nice. So I'm going to see what kind of different ideas I can come up with to decorate it up. I'm making a large rose for the center of the cake, and then I'll put some rose buds and some leaves. And normally I make my roses on a toothpick, but with the larger rose it's easier to make it on a flower nail and then stick it in the freezer a few moments before you put it on the cake. I'm also going to make some rose buds on top of the cake, as well as the border around the bottom of the cake. So I scraped my icing off and I'm going to try something different. I think I'm going to try the lace look, and then I will try 2 or 3 other things with
You know, there really is no set rule on how you should or should not decorate a cake. Just pick a design and go with it. With the naked cake, there is all kinds of ideas. I've done X's, swirls, dots, basket weave. I'm going to do that here in just a few minutes. There's just all kinds of ideas. Whatever you think would look attractive, just try it. Okay, I am going to do the basket weave cake, and I'm going to try to explain it to you. It's a little difficult to explain, but you are going to use the tip with the ribbed edge, and you are going to start at the top of the cake and draw a line from the top to the bottom. And you just kind of let it drop as you go down. And after you do that, you will make a line that goes across the top of that, and then the middle, and then the bottom, just like a basket where you would see the weaved material. So then you draw another line and you connect from the blank inside area of the first line and go across that line, and then just let that hang off the edge. And you do that in all the blank spaces. And then you draw another line and you keep connecting as you go around the cake. A line, the overlap of that strand of the basket, and you'll do that
top, middle, and bottom. Then the next line, and you fill in the gap. And each time you connect so that the weave is going over and under, over and under. It's kind of hard to explain. I hope you can tell by watching me do it. So I tried not to go too fast on the video. When you get to the end, it should match up, but if it doesn't, it's no big deal. You just weave that in there, just take your time and you can make it look like a weave. And you don't really have to worry about the top too much because we're going to put a rope border on top. The rope border is actually very simple. You are going to do like an S shape. You kind of start at the edge of the cake and you will go up towards the cake and then come back around and end at the edge of the cake again. So then each time you add another piece, you go inside of that first part of the S and you drape over the part of the icing that you've already put, and then you come back to the edge of the cake again, and you just keep doing that all the way around the cake. It's up and over until you finally connect. And then we're going to do the same thing on the bottom. It's a little harder on the bottom because you got a lot more icing, but it's not really that hard. Just the same technique. You always go up and over in kind of the shape of an S. And now my baking is all done. My kitchen is cleaned up. And what should I do with all my goodies? Anyhow, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on those notifications, and I hope you'll join me in the next video. Remember, I do have 2 channels. I have Cinderella Jane's Place, and I also have Cakes with Great Taste. And I am going to move all of my Cakes with Great Taste to this channel. So make sure you subscribe to both of them. And I hope to see you in the next video.